You walked in, lights went low, didn't know where this would go. Then you smiled across the room, and my heart went boom, boom, boom. I was dancing with my friends, trying not to think about you. But every time the music changed, I found myself looking for you. You came closer with that look, like you had something to say. I laughed and turned away from you, but you wouldn't walk away. You said, what's your name? I said, why do you wanna know? You said, maybe I'm just curious. I said, then take it slow. We were talking through the midnight, losing track of time, and every little second made your heartbeat feel like mine. No plans, no expectations, no reason to pretend. Thought it was a moment, but I didn't want it to end. One kiss and I was falling. One kiss and I heard you calling. One kiss underneath neon had me feeling like a dreamer. One kiss and the night got brighter. One kiss and my heart beat higher. I don't know where this goes, but baby, I don't wanna know. One kiss, one kiss. How could something feel like this? Now we're driving after midnight, windows down, we're singing loud. Your hand reaches for my fingers, and I forget about the crowd. City lights are passing slowly, like they're dancing in the rain. You look over from the driver's seat, and I fall for you again. We stop beside the ocean, moonlight shining on the blue. You tell me all your secrets, and I tell you mine too. No fancy destination, no diamonds in the sky, just your jacket on my shoulders and your reflection in my eyes. Maybe love is unexpected, maybe that's what makes it real. Maybe one unforgettable moment is enough to make you feel. One kiss and I was falling. One kiss and I heard you calling. One kiss underneath neon had me feeling like a dreamer. One kiss and the night got brighter. One kiss and my heart beat higher. I don't know where this goes, but baby, I don't wanna know. One kiss, one kiss. How could something feel like this? Keep the music playing, let the sunrise wait. I don't wanna count the minutes, I don't wanna tempt our fate. If this is just a moment, let me live inside it now. If this is something bigger, I'll find out somehow. You and me, no destination, just a feeling we can't hide. Maybe love begins with nothing, but a little bit of courage and somebody by your side. One kiss and I was falling. One kiss and my heart was calling. One kiss beneath the moonlight, in an ordinary night bright. One kiss and I felt electric. One kiss and it felt authentic. No, I don't care where we go, as long as I'm holding you close. One kiss, one kiss. I never felt love could feel like this. One kiss in the midnight glow. One kiss and I don't wanna go. One kiss and now I know you're the place my heart wants to go. One kiss, just one kiss, and everything began. I was good at being lonely, good at hiding what I feel. Then you walked into my silence, and suddenly my heart was real. I had built a wall around me, brick by brick and year by year. I Told myself that love was something I would never need or fear. Then you found me on an evening when the rain was falling down. You didn't try to save me, you just stayed and stayed around. There was kindness in your voice, there was patience in your eyes. You never asked me to be perfect, never asked me for disguise. And somewhere between the laughter and the conversations late at night, I started feeling something I was too afraid to recognize. I said, don't get too close to me. You said, I won't run away. I didn't know that one small promise could change everything someday. One kiss and I stopped running. One kiss and my heart started trusting. One kiss and the scars felt lighter, like your love turned them into fire. One kiss and I finally knew there was nothing I couldn't tell you. I had spent my life avoiding this, now I can't imagine love without it. One kiss, one moment, one spark, and you found your way into my heart. There will be days when we get tired, days when words don't come out right. There will be storms we have to weather, there will be long and difficult nights. But I don't need perfect answers, I don't need a flawless road. I just need your hand beside me when the weight becomes too heavy to hold. You show me love is not a promise, that the world will never change. It's a reason to keep choosing even when the skies turn gray. It's the quiet in the morning, it's your sweater on my chair. It's the way you say my name like there's nowhere else you would rather be than there. I used to fear the future, now I wanna see it through, because every road feels softer when I'm walking it with you. One kiss and I stopped running. One kiss and my heart started trusting. One kiss and the scars felt lighter, like your love turned them into fire. One kiss and I finally knew there was nothing I couldn't tell you. I had spent my life avoiding this, now I can't imagine love without it. One kiss, one moment, one spark, and you found your way into my heart. If tomorrow takes us somewhere we have never been before, I'll remember how you held me when I couldn't ask for more. If the seasons change around us, if the years begin to fly, I still see that first soft moment every time I look into your eyes. I don't want a love that's perfect, I want something honest, something true, something strong enough for silence, something brave enough for two. One kiss and I stopped hiding. One kiss and there was no denying. One kiss underneath the streetlight made my broken pieces feel right. One kiss and I found a home in the arms where I belong. Now every heartbeat that I hear sounds a little bit like your song. One kiss, one moment, one spark, and you changed the rhythm of my heart. I was afraid to love before you, now I'm afraid of nothing at all, because one kiss from you reminded me to fall. Midnight falling softly on the city lights. You were standing next to me beneath the sky. I could hear my heart beat louder than the music, and I knew that something changed inside. I remember how you looked at me like you already knew my secret. Every little word you said made me forget the world beneath us. We were dancing in a crowded room, but somehow we were all alone. Your hand was resting close to mine, and suddenly the night felt like home. I never planned to lose control, never thought I'd let somebody in, but there was magic in your eyes, and I couldn't fight the feeling. You moved closer, I held my breath like time was waiting for a sign. Then your smile became the answer, and your heart was touching mine. I don't need forever promised, I don't need a perfect story. Stay here for another moment, let me memorize this feeling. One kiss and the whole world faded. One kiss and my heart awakened. One touch underneath the moonlight made everything suddenly feel right. One kiss and I could feel you, like every dream was finally true. If tonight is all we're given, I'll remember how we felt like heaven. One kiss, just one kiss, and I knew I couldn't resist. Morning came without a warning, golden sunlight through the curtains. I was lying next to you, wondering if this could be certain. You whispered something I can't forget, said you wanted to stay a while. I turned around and looked at you, and you answered with that smile. Maybe love doesn't arrive with fireworks across the sky. Maybe sometimes it starts quietly with two hearts too scared to try. Maybe every road I've traveled was just leading me to you. Every lonely night behind me feels like something I outgrew. I don't need a perfect future, I don't need to know tomorrow. If you're holding me this closely, I can let go of the song.